Wine guy.
Wine guy.
Wine guy. Wine guy. Wine guy. Ask a wine guy. Hold on a second. I got to get my cricket sound effects. I actually don't need cricket sound effects.
Yeah, we have a cricket in here.
But it must have went to sleep or something. Because there was a cricket in the studio. But, ask a wine guy. We'd like to welcome to the show Brandon Allen from Slow Down Wines. Apparently he slowed down on the way here. Rick is here. Rick's our wine buddy, our local wine buddy. Brandon owns a winery. Rick is a wine pimp by trade. So
True.
And Brandon's coming in this morning. Did you guys have a wine thing last night, or?
He worked with another salesperson and had a wine dinner.
Yeah, I know how those go.
Well, and then
there is no judgment here. I applaud him.
oh, speaking of,
I applaud. Is he rolling in?
yeah,
He's rolling in. All right.
Nice.
Does he look haggard?
yeah,
There he is.
The door open.
Look how happy he looks. He looks spry. He's just walking by the G-spot windows here, waving, happy as can be. I don't look that good when I roll in late and beat from the night before. I don't look that good. You can tell.
Well, look at me.
That I'm
I don't
right
look- yeah.
under the weather. Yeah, I didn't want to say you look like hell.
Thanks.
No, you look fine. There he is. Hey, good morning. Come on in. Have a microphone. There's Brandon. Step up to the microphone. We only have the one. We moved
Sorry,
here and we
yeah.
lost the microphone because I work for Jagoffs. Remember the old studio? We had 4 microphones. This studio we have 3. Next studio we'll have 2, and then after
perfect.
that. Anyway, good morning.
Good morning.
Good
So you had a
morning.
wine dinner last night, which is why you're rolling a little slow today. But you looked very spry.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Closer to the microphone. But I
appreciate that.
Where was the wine dinner at?
Oh man, I have no clue.
He has no
I don't know
idea
where I am
where
right
it
now.
He's just like opening the wine right now and dumping it. He's like, yeah, I need a drink
Thirsty.
right
Daddy's
immediately.
thirsty.
Yeah. You go, hey, you fall off that horse, you got to get right back
right.
in. Yeah, you got to put that
Absolutely.
fire out. So
What are you drinking?
you start with white because it's a breakfast wine.
Of course, always.
What is
like
it? What
bacon.
is it? It
This
tastes
is-
like bacon.
This is Sauvignon Blanc.
You probably need to talk to your
Winemaker?
winemaker if it tastes like bacon. That would be you, wouldn't it?
That would be me. Yeah.
you ever consider?
unfortunately.
You ever do a bacon wine or a weird wine? People do weird
I've
wines.
thought about it.
Bacon wine?
I've made pot wine.
Marijuana wine?
Of course.
I'm in with that.
Did it have THC in it?
Of course it did.
But this was not. You couldn't sell this.
Can't sell it, but you can definitely
You
consume
could drink it. Yeah.
Do you have bottles sitting around somewhere? Or?
I think I do. I think I have some extra.
Can you please bring some to us?
Stino, just slow down. We get guests in here and you get like a dance. You're like, bring some, give me some now.
Well, I mean, he said that you gotta
don't-
ask nicely.
You don't just come out and ask for it. You got to caress
Okay, do it. Show me how you do it.
So you have some of this pot wine?
I might.
Yeah, that would be interesting to try at some point to see
what?
like how it works and how it
Bring you
tastes.
some.
Well, I mean, if you have some, if
I
you
don't
got
have it on me.
Well, if you want to ship some illegally to Rick and have him bring it in, I mean, we would try and give you an honest review if that's something you're looking for. I'll be honest. So,
Done.
all right, so there you go, Rick.
Well, that's a nice way to do things, Tom.
Say, give me it, bring it in. I want it. Feed it to me. Oh yeah. So we got it's Ask a Wine guy. We're gonna get Brandon Allen from Slow Down Wines gets situated here, and then if you actually have wine questions, you can text them now to 815-283-0095 studio. The keyword followed by what you want to ask. Ask a wine guy, and we're gonna have some breakfast wine coming up. It's 8:40.
Next time that somebody has something for us, I'm gonna try your technique, and you're gonna look at me and you're gonna be like, you did it. You know, like-
Yeah. Well, it's the story. It's the father, the Papa bull, and the little baby bull sitting on top of the hill.
Yes, I've heard this.
And the little son says to the dad, "Hey," and there's all these cows in the valley, and the son says, "Hey, Dad, let's run us down and bleep one of those cows." And the father bull says, "No, son, let's walk down and them all." So
yeah.
slow your roll, Stino. We're talking sake with the wine guy. Not wine, but sake. There's the sake rule at WIIL Rock. Brendan Allen here from Slow Down Wines for Ask a Wine Guy. One Dominican Republic. This is when Joni was the co-host. So this is 20 years ago. One of the very first cabin fever getaways, probably like the third one or whatever. And we were in the Dominican Republic, and they asked me to be in the show that night at the resort. And I love sake. Drinking sake is the best. So fun,
good.
but it doesn't lead to anything good ever. It leads to mistakes.
Yeah, you ever puke up sake? That's not fun.
No. So I'm in the. I'm supposed to be in the show at the resort. There were rehearsals and lines and everything. And I was playing the American Tarzan. I had tights on, like leopard tights.
I can see it.
And shirtless.
I can see it.
And
wow.
And so. I'm really nervous about doing this in front of all the resort people. So we go out to the Asian restaurant that night for dinner before the show, and I drink all the sake. All the sake. So I get up and I do a great job drunk as the American Tarzan. As far as I know, it was a great job. And the next morning, so hungover, I did the entire show from the Dominican Republic laying on one of the pool loungers with the microphone resting on my chest.
So did you get a microphone sunburn?
No, I had a shirt on. That would have been cool because it would look like a penis shooting up at my face from my chest.
Yeah.
But the show was so bad, I was so hungover, and that's why we have the sake rule. John Perry, I'm not allowed to be hungover on the air.
You're so fired.
But I'm allowed to be as drunk as I want on the air. And so we were in Vegas like a couple of years later doing a show, and I had been rolling the night before, but I was hungover. And I said to Duco, was with me in the booth. We're at the Mandalay Bay in the broadcast booth there in the sports book. John Perry's back here running the equipment. He hears me ask Duco for a Mountain Dew, kind of get my morning in gear or whatever. John Perry comes on the little speaker and goes, belay that. He goes, get him 2 beers. After he drinks the 2 beers, he can have the Mountain Dew. So that's I'm not allowed to be hungover on the air. I'm only allowed to be drunk on the air. So
I love it.
let's ask a wine guy today. Let's start working on that hangover.
What I want to know is why don't we broadcast from Las Vegas anymore?
It's you set it up and we can do it. You
That's
get it.
what I want to know.
I set up all those trips. All you got to do is set it up. So
okay, who do I call?
You got to get people to sponsor it. You got to put in the legwork. You got to do the work. Right. That's what she wants to do. All the things, but she won't pay any money. Why doesn't Stino go on the Alaska cruise? Why doesn't Stino go on this?
It's called
Why doesn't
sales.
Stino go to Sturgis? Because it costs me a lot of money out of pocket, and she's not interested.
It's called sales.
Yeah. Just get a sponsor. Get a sponsor. And we can do Vegas.
Like a sponsor at
I
AA?
haven't called my sponsor in years.
Okay, all right. We don't make fun of, anyway. Happy Ask a
got one
Wine
of
Guy
those.
Day. Brandon from Slow Down Wines is here, slowdownwines.com. This is a breakfast wine we're having? What is this?
This is my Sauvignon Blanc.
When you try wine, you go light to dark, just like, right
Oh,
or not?
it really. I look at wine
matter?
tasting as like a choose your own adventure book. You get to decide.
Whatever.
What
But I
reds
know
you
you're
wanna take.
starting with white, and this is the slow jams. This is the one with all the mixtapes on the
Yes.
label. Was this your first
Where's the
wine?
camera?
No.
This is one of my most recent wines, actually.
Okay.
Is it on here, Tom?
It's on this camera right here. Yeah.
These are actually all my old cassette tapes.
Okay,
from
and they
when I was
literally
younger.
really are.
Yeah.
My labels all look the same. I was OCD. They all look the exact same. All the tapes are the same. Yours are very colorful and different.
Mine are just different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a scrounger.
Yeah.
I could. I got all my tapes from.
A lot of your tapes had where you had to put the piece of tape over the record tab so you could record over another tape.
Yeah.
So this is Sauvignon Blanc.
Perfect.
Say it again.
I don't drink white wine.
Sauvignon
Are you that way?
Blanc.
Do you prefer red wine? To me, when you start drinking wine, you drink white wine because it's like you're having soda pop, and then you work your way up the chart.
Totally. No, I mean, it really depends on, for me, it's always like what I'm eating, who I'm with, what time of year it is, what time of day it is, This is a perfect breakfast wine for me.
This is a good breakfast wine. There we
Yes,
go.
absolutely.
So Sauvignon. So I sniff it, I swirl it around and make the smell come out more.
The aromatics, you're trying to push them
I
up
sniff
Oh, I
it.
like it.
I hold it by the stem so I don't warm it up,
naturally.
and then I put it in my mouth and
And then you just
You
guzzle.
put it in your mouth.
Just guzzle, baby.
That's good. It's
Yeah, it's fine.
refreshing.
White wine's easy to drink.
Crisp.
You're like a pro.
It's like having happy water.
This, it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Happy Water.
I'm in.
Pretty good name, actually.
You may use that. Can we put my mixtapes on the label?
So, yeah, Bon Jovi actually has a wine called Hampton Water.
No, we have happy
We don't
water.
want-
Well,
This
that's
is
even
happy
better.
water. This
That's
is-
even better because it's like we're kind of paying
We're-
homage.
Absolutely, I
to
love
Mr.
it.
Bon Jovi.
I do love it. Yes.
Yeah, and we call it happy water, and just a little picture of me on the back.
That's right.
Yeah. Maybe with the mic resting on my chest from sake night.
Absolutely.
I have that picture.
Yeah. So this is actually my first Washington wine. So I make most of my wines in California.
Your
except
winery
for
is
this.
in Napa is in
yeah.
California. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm coming
correct.
to sleep on your couch. Remember that?
Anytime.
Yeah, you're having a second kid, aren't you?
I am. I'm going to be a double dill.
So after that kid's out of diapers, I will be there to
I'm
sleep
gonna
on your
need
couch.
I'm going to need another baby.
And this one's from Washington. So
Correct.
you grew the grapes in Washington?
Yes.
Did you borrow like somebody's yard, or how does that work out? Or
yeah,
what,
I buy the grapes from a grape grower
in
up
Washington. Yeah.
Mhm.
Is there a reason, or are these grapes better than California?
No. You can definitely make Sauvignon Blanc in California that tastes like this. It would just cost a lot more.
For the grapes.
Yeah, for the fruit and ultimate bottle cost. So.
Best Pinot Noir from Oregon.
There's some pretty dang good.
We had
Pinot
this fight
Noir up in Oregon.
We had this fight before, I think.
I think we might have,
And
yeah.
I was said I can tell the difference, and I didn't. So. The one thing I was going to test you on, and I don't think we're going to do it today, was people open wine to breathe, and I was going to open a bottle of wine and let it breathe, and then open the same bottle of wine and not let it breathe, and see if you could tell
I
the
could
difference.
tell, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you could?
Well, it really depends on the wine.
Because you're a winemaker, you're not a sommelier.
Not
right?
at all. I'm not a pro.
Yeah,
not
but
an
a
expert.
pro would be able to.
They might be able to. I mean, I might be able to. Just it would depend on the wine. Yeah.
Well, guess what, Tom?
Yes, Rick.
You've told me this before, and guess what I did?
What, did you open one?
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so there's
sweet.
one
So we're
breathing.
gonna-
There's
so
one
we're gonna-
breathing.
I did
We're gonna
kind of
see.
have a pregame this morning with breakfast.
What's that?
You
have to get near our one,
I'm sorry.
the third mic we have because we can't afford a fourth here at Alpha Media.
No, I had to check on the
Cheap
bottle to make sure it
jackasses.
was okay. So I kind
you-
of did have my own pregame at my house.
You have a wine breathing, and we're going to try one that was breathing and one that wasn't. We're going to see if he can tell the difference.
So
No,
when
you.
when did you open these up?
The one
Oh.
at
This morning.
like
Oh, so I mean, this is
5:30.
It's going to be so obvious.
it won't be. Yeah.
No?
it's not much time.
How long are you
decanted
supposed
it.
to let him
you
breathe?
decanted it. All right.
It's been decanted.
It's been decanted.
Brandon.
It's
I have
very-
no idea what we're saying now. We'll talk more about Ask a Wine Guy and crap I don't know about wine coming up next on Will Rock. Law Tigers is the first call you should make when your motorcycle goes down. That's 1-800-LAW-TIGERS. No, why do you not call your insurance company? Because the insurance company wants to get away with paying you the lowest settlement they can. Law Tigers wants you to get what you deserve, what you paid into the insurance for. What do you get insurance for? So you're taken care of after the accident. Both your medical bills and, of course, your motorcycle and your gear. Law Tigers will make sure that happens. Why? Because Law Tigers are attorneys who ride. They're not these insurance companies that, will do motorcycle commercials. A little lizard can't really ride a motorcycle. A man cannot be half motorcycle and half man. That's a BS thing. Law Tigers, you get no BS. 1-800-LAW-TIGERS is the number to call. Motorcycle lawyers who ride, who are on your side, and your evaluation is free. Law Tigers don't get paid until you get paid. Your first call when there's an accident is 800-LAW-TIGERS. That's 800-LAW-TIGERS. You can find out more by visiting lawtigers.com. Kelly Law, 111 North Wabash Avenue, Suite 1321, Chicago, Illinois, 60602. I don't know if it's good karma or bad karma to play Spill the Wine when we have a wine guy in on the show. It's it's a wine song.
I love it. It's a great song.
But they're spilling it.
Hopefully into somebody's mouth.
Yeah. That's what she said. So we're starting with breakfast wine this morning, which is your with the cassettes on the label. What's it called?
This is called Slow Jams.
How many wines do you? I say brew? Do you
make? Yeah,
make. What?
Yeah.
So you brew beer?
Yes, correct. You brew sake as well.
You brew sake. Booze you distill.
Yeah.
What do you? Wine you just make?
You just make.
You
wine.
guys need to come up with a fancy word.
We don't actually brew. You vinify.
What is it?
Vinify.
Vinify? So you can say that you vinify.
Yeah. But we just make.
But like wine. Meats, like cows are called beef, pigs are called pork.
Sure.
Chicken is just like chicken.
Poultry.
Oh, poultry. Yeah.
Well, all fowl is poultry technically.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to be talking about chicken today.
It's right. When you woke up this morning, you're like, that is not a turn I expected. No. And then now the next white wine is that you've vinified. What are we having next?
So this is my Chardonnay. All right. This is called Broken Dreams.
I don't know. Chardonnay, and what was the last one? Was a
Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc. Mm-hmm. But to me, they're just white wine, but they're different.
Different varietals.
Yeah. Is it the grapes are different, or how you vinify them?
I like it.
Well, it's the grapes. It starts with the grapes. Yeah. They are. They do go through a bit of different vinification processes.
Okay.
That's nice. Blanc
that is nice. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So,
hey, Tom, there's a black fly in your Chardonnay.
All right, her mic is off. I've seen that's something we call mic suspension.
I love it.
She's lost her microphone for the next 45, 50 seconds or so.
There are some people I'd like to suspend their mics.
Yeah. Why? The Alanis ref. Leave the dad jokes to the professionals, okay? All right.
Leave the dad jokes to the
dads.
Yeah. To the dilfs.
So this is a different varietal, and it's vinified differently.
Just a little bit differently. The main difference in vinification for this wine is I use a little bit of oak with this wine.
I feel like that's something you have to do to become like a saint or something. Well, he has to complete his vinification.
That's true.
It's part of the pride. They do not
chop down an oak tree.
Rick chopped down an oak. See, now you get your mic back. That was good.
That was a good addition.
I don't even know what it means, but I really liked it. Chop down an oak tree.
Well, I use oak in this wine, so it's a good reference.
That's the vinification.
Got to build the barrels.
Chop down an oak tree. She's had 2 sips of wine. She's already speaking gibberish.
I love it. It's perfect gibberish.
You, my sweet dear, are an amateur. All right. I was saying we're going to take it easy today because I have to do the afternoon show at the Kenosha County Fair, and I'm pretty sure Take It Easy just went out the window.
You're stuck with me all day, dude. I'm coming to the fair with you early. No. It's just going to be me and you all day long.
I'm going to end up drinking more than I want to. I love Ask a Wine Guy. I wish it wasn't on the day I had to do the afternoon show from the fair and then stay for the Royal Bush. Tomorrow morning, tune in this time tomorrow morning. I'll be like,
I can't wait to see your sunburn tomorrow morning.
Oh, it's going to suck. All right, so Rick just keeps opening wines left.
We've just
so
begun.
Fast.
We have
you wanted to start earlier, so you texted him this morning and asked if you were pre-gaming somewhere.
No, I texted him last night.
Last night,
yeah.
You as if getting up to drink wine at 8 in the morning on the radio isn't early enough.
No.
No,
Are you really this way?
I am. Yeah, my poor wife. Yeah.
So you get up at home and crack open a Chardonnay?
No, not usually. It's just like before I get on the radio, I like to, be a
Me
little
too,
buzzed.
every day.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to finish the Chardonnay because I don't like Chardonnay, but this is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Chardonnay either, but I could drink this.
A lot of people.
That was not bad.
A lot of people don't like Chardonnay.
It's not going to be my starting drink. It would be like I'll drink it if it's what we got.
It's all we got.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Well, why do we got Chardonnay? All right. One time it was sad. There was a black fly in my Chardonnay. All right. What's next, Rick?
Next is rosé. We're gonna go to rosé.
Oh,
day.
this is all day
Don't you,
rosé.
as a wine
hang on. Don't mix it with my
vinification guy,
Chardonnay.
Winemaker. Yeah.
as a vinifier, do you not turn up your nose at pink wine?
Not at all. No, of course not.
Really?
That's silly. I don't really turn my wine up or turn my nose up to any
wine.
Blush, Tom. It's blush.
So it's pink wine.
Pink wine, yeah.
What is the pink wine that Jake likes? It's the sweet, fruity wine.
Moscato.
There's Moscato and there's pink Moscato. You turn your nose up at that at least, right?
That's
those
carbonated.
Usually aren't my favorite, but I don't.
Is there any wine you turn your nose up at?
Not really.
I'm not talking quality, because I had Matthew Fox wine. It was
Okay.
$3.99 a bottle. You would turn up your nose at that.
I probably wouldn't. It wouldn't be my first choice.
That's like
personally.
12th bottle.
Yeah, I don't even know if I would get there, but I also would never judge anybody for drinking that because
It was at the store. It was $3.99. I'm like, the party of five guy.
cheap.
And then I wanted to get him on the air to talk to him. How do you make and sell wine for $3.99 and make any profit? He must be getting a nickel each just for slapping his name on the bottle. And I wanted to interview him about that. But then we looked him up and he's had some domestic issues. So I don't think he's doing interviews currently. So I'm like I don't want to talk about party of five or loss. I want to talk about your $3.99 wine and plug it, but we couldn't do it. So. All right, we're gonna drink some pink wine.
So, yeah,
what is this?
This is my rosé. This is called Send Nudes.
What? Send nudes. Is there a
Send Nudes
story or?
Well, sure. Of course, there's a story. So I started making wine in my backyard in college, and I started with sexual chocolate, and I used to
we know that one.
put my cell phone number on that bottle. And when I started the company, I've always kept my cell phone number on there, and I get a lot of calls and texts, and I used to get like unsolicited, boobies every now and again, like once a month.
Because girls wanna
Just randomly send
to
a nip.
to a guy who owns a winery. Yeah, of course.
guess
Is
so.
it the 770 number?
That's my number. But then I started thinking, like, how many of these boobies would I get if I started asking? So I made this wine. Send nudes.
Did you get more?
It's a lot more dudes now.
Really?
Yeah, it's like,
Is it more dudes than women now?
it's probably 50-50, but it's way funner to talk about.
Funner is not a word.
Way more fun. It's definitely not a word.
And it's the 770 number. It is now on your screen on TomTube. 770-944-7146. Is that it?
Wait.
Is that the number?
707.
Or is that the wine? Is that the Slow Down Wines number?
707-492.
There's an 805 number too.
Well, that's my personal number. We can give that out, I guess.
It's on your Facebook page.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I haven't been on there in a while.
I know it says you're single. I wanted to ask
Does it
about
really?
that. Yeah.
No.
When you came in, when Rick came in when he was on time this morning and you were a half hour late, I asked him if you had gotten divorced because your Facebook page says single.
That's so funny.
I'm like, did he get divorced?
Well, I guess I haven't been on there in.
Well, if you're going to own a winery
least
and you're going to
5
travel the country, put it on your Facebook that you're single. Is it the same rule as being in a rock band, 500 miles? Is it the same thing?
Sure.
If you get 500 miles from home, you're single.
Basically.
Yeah,
I guess.
That's what it is in a rock band.
Is that how it is in a rock band?
Yeah. Which number am I putting up on the screen? The 770 or the 805?
No,
770.
770 is already up there.
770 isn't. I don't even know what number that is.
Let's call it.
707.
Oh yeah.
That's my.
Oh yeah.
That's my.
Let's send
work
nudes to the
No,
number that we
707.
don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble reading the number. I've had 2
707.
drinks of wine. 707-944-7146. That is your number.
Oh, that's my office number.
Okay.
Yeah,
People are
that's my
calling-
office.
People are trying to send nudes to the office
That's
now.
definitely my office
All
number.
right, I got to take that off the TomTube. They're getting weird calls now. How about the 805-215?
805. That's fine.
I'm going to add that to the ticker then.
Perfect.
All right. The other number was on there. If weird things happen at the office today, it's my fault.
know what?
All these numbers are available online. I'm not making them up. So
That's great.
So people send. How many nudes do you get based off? You have a wine. Is the wine called Send Nudes?
Yeah, it's called Send Nudes. Yeah.
How many nudes do you get in say a week?
Probably
We're skipping the news, Stino. I don't care anymore.
In a week, I probably get like 10.
A week?
In a week, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And 5 are dudes and 5 are ladies.
It depends on. It's weird. Like in the winter, I get a lot more dudes for some reason. Summer, it's a lot of ladies.
A lot of ladies in the summer, and men like to send naked pictures in the winter.
think so, yeah.
This is an odd thing that you should talk to a university about, maybe
Probably should.
studying
We should
for
do it,
some
yeah.
reason. Why do men want to send naked
This
pictures?
whole Send Nudes project. I mean, it's really just been a social experiment.
Yeah.
It's been really interesting.
But you have not gotten permission from them. Otherwise, I could see putting together like a coffee table book of the nudes that you've been sent.
Did I tell you I was going to do this already?
No.
Oh,
no.
I'm making a coffee table
of the nudes that people have sent.
I'm going to call it "Your Nudes Are Safe with Me."
Really?
And it's just been. I already talked to my attorney.
See, you and I, great ideas. Great ideas. You and I,
I've
simpatico.
literally talked to my attorney.
You
You're all
blur their
ideas.
face out, right?
Yeah, you just blur out their tattoos and face. And,
Not the good stuff, though.
no, of course not.
My friend Baby Godzilla, Sean from Jesse Oaks, is like 8 minutes from here. They have wine there too, but it's those little plastic bottles where I'm the only one who drinks it, I think, where you open up the little plastic bottle. They have, what is it, like Sutton or what, Sutter
Home,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He has this thing where he will text me. I'm going to do a coffee table book. It's toilets around the world. He will text a picture of his feet on the floor and his pants down and him sitting on a toilet, and then say where that toilet is at.
That's
And he just
that's fun.
he just does that to annoy his friends, and I'm like, I'm making a coffee table
Dude, that's
book.
pretty good.
Toilets around the world.
I like it.
This is a weird conversation that spiraled. Ask a wine guy today.
The first time
Are we?
worked,
What's that, Rick?
No, the first time we worked together, I was like, "Do you get any weird calls with having your number?" He goes, "Dude, you should see the texts or the pictures."
Can we read some or look at some
then-
or anyway? We may be better.
I don't have the phone with me. I left it in my hotel.
I
then
thought
he
you were
says, "I'm
nervous,
gonna
like
make
some
a-"
of it
No,
was
I just don't
I thought
have
it was
the
like
phone.
crimes being committed or people in bondage, and we can't.
People are calling this phone, and it's in my hotel room.
Are we at red yet? Because we only have 54 minutes left in the show. Send nudes. That's a red?
This is a perfect segue of explaining rosé.
So this is my Send Nudes Pinot Noir.
All right.
So I make a rosé, and I also make a Pinot.
And they're both called send nudes?
They're both called Send Nudes. They're both made from Pinot grapes. One is a rosé, one is just red.
You're a porn hound. You got 2 wines named Send Nudes, and they're different wines.
I know.
So what if somebody says, "Oh, I want a bottle of Send Nudes," then you need clarification.
Yeah, it's the red or the rosé.
Red or the rosé.
Yeah.
All right. We're moving on to red finally. We got
Finally.
53 minutes. We're finally in red. I got to drink my pink. That's an odd thing to say on the
Yeah.
radio. And we'll have more with Ask a Wine Guy from Slow Down Wines. Brendan Allen is here this morning on Will Rock. Century Kitchens and Bath, people to talk to, whether you need a kitchen or a bathroom remodel, any room in your house, Century Kitchens and Bath can get it done. They did my kitchen at the old house, and it was great right until I sold the place. Actually, it kind of helped with the value, too. We had it where the realtor would have people in through the back of the house. So they went in the kitchen. They're like, oh, what a beautiful home. And then they went and saw the rest of the hut. But somebody bought it, I think, based on the kitchen. You want to upgrade your home that way? Talk to Steve and his team.
They plowed down your house.
The rest of it and just left the kitchen standing.
Yes.
Very weird way to demolish a home. But Century Kitchens and Bath can give you a room you'll love. It'll improve the value of your home, whether it's your kitchen, your bathroom, or any room in the house or outside. I'm talking to Steve now about putting in a deck on the new house, on the mansion, so that we can get a hot tub going there. Yeah. You are not invited over,
I am
Stino.
invited.
You are not invited over. You want to get a great room that you will love, talk to Steve and his team, get that free no pressure in-home consultation. Place to start is the website, centurykitchensandbath.com. We've moved on to red wine on wine day.
Oh, this is what he likes. He likes it, a red wine.
Normally I would get messy today, but I got to do the afternoon show at the fair, so I'm trying to be good. It's not going well because I'm really enjoying this to the point where I'm going to ask Rick, I'm like, what's with that pour? What did I do to you in a previous life? That is just, that is anemic, that pour. That's like a sampling pour, though, isn't it? You sample, so it's Slow Down Wines.
Sure.
Do you guys do the tours and the sampling and all that? You're just making the wine. You don't have like people.
I just make the wine, and I kind of travel across the country and sell it. I don't really have a tasting room.
Yeah. Is there like most wineries
do have a tasting room?
Or is it right?
Yeah.
Like way more than that.
No, actually, I'd say probably most brands that you see on shelves don't have a tasting room.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah.
But I can come stay at the house still.
Of course.
Yeah.
You can come stay at my place.
Last time we were on here together, I lived in a hut with one toilet. I now have a mansion.
Well, I just heard you had a hot tub.
I have 4 toilets.
No.
Yeah, in my house.
Dude, that is like
4 toilets.
That's too many toilets.
I went from
for one man.
toilet to 4 toilets. Well, I live with other people.
Everybody could go to the bathroom at the same time.
In my house, there are as many toilets as there are people.
Hey,
Do you guys ever just all say, all right, everybody go to the
hit a
bathroom?
toilet.
Everybody go.
Don't flush at the same time.
Boom! With the house, by the way, the house is a money pit. This mansion is just a
The basement
horrible house.
floods when you guys
Basement
flush.
floods, windows floods.
Oh, okay.
Sink jammed up. There's holes in the wall. It was beautiful, and then we bought it, and we're like, what a piece of crap.
Isn't that movie with Tom Hanks?
Yeah, it's the money pit. That's my house. It's horrible, horrible. But I have 4 toilets, so you can stay. I got extra space. You want to stay over anytime?
Absolutely.
Well, more importantly, I'm only saying that so that you can say I can come stay at your place.
I can return the favor.
Yeah. And it's in Napa.
I live in Petaluma. Which is, it's like 30 minutes from Napa.
Yeah. And then the winery is
in Napa.
And that's where the grapes get grown and all that.
Well, get crushed in Napa.
Crushed.
I get grapes from all over California.
All right.
Except for the Sauvignon Blanc. I get all those grapes.
So how do you do that?
Do you get a backpack and you throwing grapes in there?
That's what I want. Do you go out and yes, he's Johnny Appleseed of grapes.
Basically, yeah.
Do you go out and
a wagon?
How do you do you go and eat grapes and go, yeah, I want to make wine out of that? Or because I go to the store, I steal some grapes. You're allowed to, right? How many grapes can you take at the grocery store before you're stealing?
One.
No, you might have one and be like, that's okay. Let me try one more.
I'd say once you get to a cluster, you're stealing.
Yeah.
He said cluster.
He said once you get to a cluster, you're stealing.
I think you can have more than one.
Hover around the grape stand.
Because you can get some crappy grapes,
bag.
though, if you don't sample the grapes properly.
I don't even need to sample them. I don't know what you're talking about.
You just take the grapes?
Yeah. I just make sure there's not
you
a
don't
bunch
taste
of
them first?
No.
You don't taste your grapes at the store?
I do not.
That's crazy. You're insane.
They have one grape. Because there can be really horrible grapes.
No.
So for making wine, you do the same thing.
Never even thought about
Do you
that.
go and eat the grapes and be like, that's going to be good wine?
Actually, I do that.
You can tell from a grape how the wine is going to be?
Well, usually I'll run. You have to run labs on fruit before you decide to pick.
Okay.
You have to know what the sugars are, because sugar dictates fermentation. So
obviously, it's not my first time with a.
Of course,
I forgot the word with a. How do you make wine? What do you
winemaker?
Just
no,
the brewing
vinificator.
It's not my first time talking about vinification. Yeah.
We call ourselves
So,
vintners.
so you taste, and then you're like, we got to run this to the lab.
Usually, yeah. What I'll usually do if I'm walking through a vineyard right before we pick is
Sounds beautiful.
You walk down the row and you sort of like pick a berry here and there. You'll pop the berry open. You look at the seeds. Try to see if like the seeds are going through veraison, which is like a color change.
Obviously.
And then you taste. You'll do a little taste just to see how the sugars are maturating, and then once you get to a certain point, you run labs on the fruit.
And is that
we're kind of in the weeds of winemaking here. I do
we're in
like
the
this,
deep
actually.
water here.
Yeah.
We really are.
We really are.
We have like 3
Are you
people
gonna go
still
find?
listening.
Now you're gonna be in the store with the grapes, smushing them, and
check
walking through the produce aisle.
vacation over here. So you can't eat a whole bunch. Sir, stop eating the grapes. I'm like,
Sir,
I'm
stop
thinking about
smashing
making
'em.
wine. I need to check the acid levels, okay?
Grab me one of those bananas.
Sir, you just ate 3 kiwi. I'm thinking about making kiwi wine. Sir, you brought a table. Whatever, man. We're talking like with the 3 people still listening, but I don't care.
Of
course. So we're on to red. This is
Yes.
your red. By the way, if you want to do this stupid stuff with Brendan from Slow Down Wines, tonight he's at one of my favorite places is Bliss in Wakanda. It's
Beautiful.
I've had some very, very blurry nights there.
As have I.
I was blurry with you.
Rick was there. Yeah.
Rick wasn't blurry. He was slurry.
Yeah. So you, which is worse? I don't know. Which is worse, blurry or slurry? I usually get slurry before I get blurry. That sounds like a rap album.
I think so.
What time are you there tonight? Don't look at him. What time are you there tonight? Don't
there.
look at Rick. Don't look at Rick.
I'm there whenever Rick gets me there.
Okay, you got a handler.
5 p.m.
What time is
6
he there?
p.m.
6 to 8.
6 to 8.
I
We'll
like
be
that he
there
thinks
6
that
to
he
8.
has to add the PM. We'll be at Bliss Wines this morning at 5 a.m.
well, that's what he was looking for
Pregame.
earlier.
So this
We'll
is
be
your
doing a pregame at 5.
this is your first red. What is this? You already finished yours.
This is my Pinot.
This is my Pinot. Pinot Noir. I like the
Pinot
best
Noir.
ones come from Oregon. I'm sure
Some
yours
great
is fine.
Pinots come from Oregon.
I'm
Yes.
sure yours is fine.
Some fantastic Pinot
It's the only
Noirs.
thing I ever learned about wine, and I found it to be true. So
Yeah. No, some fantastic Pinots come from
I
Oregon.
won't drink a California Pinot.
Now
By the
you're
way,
drinking it
it's
right now,
Oregon
though.
time.
That is delicious.
Thank you, sir.
I will take a case.
Done.
Employee pricing. All right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Just ask Brian at Bliss.
All right. And what is your Pinot called? I feel weird asking another man that.
Yeah.
Do you have a
What do you
name
call
for
your Pinot?
Pinot. I call it little. I call it little Tommy.
Little Brandon.
Yeah. What do you call your Pinot? What is your Pinot?
This is called Send Nudes as well.
Sen-
Same name
oh,
as the
this
Rosé.
is the one. This
Yeah.
is the red that's called Send Nudes.
Same name as the Rosé.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Pinot all day. Tell me about your Pinot.
No, so I basically made this as an extension of the rosé, mostly because I sell out of the rosé really quickly every year, and people love the branding, they love the wine. This is something I can keep on the shelves.
Watch on
basically all
Tom
year
Tube.
long.
I show the glass. I turn away. And then I show the glass. Well, eventually, again, it was a plan I had. And then I show the glass again. Wait for it. Now I'm wondering when I show the glass because I forgot I didn't show the glass. I had this thing where I was going to show the empty glass, and then I'm watching the video. I forgot to show the empty glass. Wine works on me. Here's why I like wine. I love beer. Don't get me wrong. I love beer.
I love beer as well.
But the fluid volume messes me up now.
Right.
I get bloated and whatever. And wine gives me the same warm feeling without the fluid volume. So there are specific times when I enjoy beer
Some people say
and specific
wine
times when I enjoy wine.
makes you feel warmer
Yeah.
than beer.
And
it does.
and brown liquor is the devil. So
Yeah,
Sure.
I agree.
she's yawning already.
Yeah,
She had
wow.
one glass of red wine and
Put her
she's
to
yawning.
sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's early.
All honesty, I'll have some red wine every night now. It's good for my heart.
Yeah.
It's like going to the gym.
That's what the doctors
Yeah.
say.
It's like shh. They do say that. Why are you? This
like
is I
going
think
to
like
the
one of your
gym.
big selling points, and you're laughing.
I think there's some misinformation out there that you
I'm
might have-
not
that
a
you might
medical
have heard.
doctor, but it's like going to the gym.
It'll get you drunk.
I could buy a case of wine or a treadmill. I'm going with case of wine every time. Right? Yes.
Okay.
Medically speak. This has been certified by the AMA.
I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, I am. And case of wine is the same as buying a treadmill.
The AMA, are they like
American
the
Medical
professional
Association.
bowlers of medicine?
Some restrictions may apply. See your dealer for details. No, it's
you
either,
do. You say
either
gondola.
pronunciation is fine.
You say gondola,
Gondola,
like yo.
gondola. It's the
Thank
same.
you.
It's
same
no,
word.
no.
the same word.
It's gondola.
I mean,
Gondola.
It's gondola.
No, you say gondola because of Yola and everything's Ola.
I'm going on a gondola
Yeah.
with Yola.
They
Yeah.
call it a gondola in Las Vegas. It's the only place
That's
I've ever
because they're
ridden one.
idiots
Thank
in
you.
Las Vegas, and that's not where they
I
originate
went on the
from.
real
Damn
one.
it!
I went on the real one in Venice. Did you?
I know, and we already talked about this.
Then perhaps
No, I
my
didn't, but I walked
pronunciation is
by it.
Stop yelling. Then perhaps my pronunciation is correct.
Are we on there?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the red lights, dummy. Come on, Rick. I
Rick, you've
apologize.
done this before.
I apologize for calling you a dummy. You're my friend, and I apologize. But don't be a dummy, Rick. The red lights are on. Okay. All right. Was the delay on? Yeah,
Ready
we're good.
in 5,
Thank you.
4, 3.
And we're live.
Hey, speaking of going to the gym, don't forget to stop at the Kenosha YMCA. Your health is important. You are essential. I'm working out at the Y. It was either that or buy a case of wine, and I decided the Y. I think I might switch to wine. I'm still going to go to the Kenosha YMCA. They've got a great facility, all the workout equipment you need. They've got the track there, the swimming pools, the classes, everything for you to get in shape or stay in shape. The Kenosha YMCA has things for you and definitely for the kids. Check out what they can do for you online at kenoshaymca.org. They've got classes that will keep you engaged and keep you working out. And make sure that you understand how to use the facility as opposed to just going there and wandering around. The Kenosha YMCA will help you get in shape or be in shape. You're essential. Your health is essential. Make it a priority. Start out at kenoshaymca.org. I'll point out that was a pretty good live read for you guys.
That
Been
was
drinking
fantastic.
wine for like an hour.
I want to go to the YMCA now.
Thank you.
Very good.
And I
I want to drink wine.
Right,
Yeah.
but if you do both, here's the
You'll
thing.
get kicked out of the
No,
YMCA.
not at
if
the
you
same
show up
time.
drunk.
Not if you do it responsibly.
I'm not drinking out of a bottle while I'm.
You're like telling people to show up with bottles of wine to the Y.
So Sturgis last week, I went to Sturgis. It was our 8th year going to Sturgis, riding a motorcycle, and we're hanging out at the campsite. So I roll up to the full. This is a true story. 2 nights this happened. Roll up to the Full Throttle Saloon on the golf cart because we're staying right there at the Pappy Hall at the Full Throttle Saloon. Roll up to the Full Throttle Saloon, and you can't take your drinks in.
No.
So everybody else is slamming their beers or their fizzies or whatever they're having. Here's me with a bottle of wine in my hand. And like I drank out of I'm drinking out of the bottle of wine, and they have the garbage can by the door where you throw out the thing as you're going in. Most bars, you'll throw it on the way out. You got to throw it, and Sturgis, you got to throw something out on the way in.
Yeah.
And here's me taking my bottle of wine and throwing it down in the garbage can, and then getting mad at the people that I'm with that nobody saw that because I feel like a pirate.
Did a great job.
Yeah.
Of course, man. I get
It's
it.
a whole bottle. Other people throwing beer cans in there. I got a bottle of wine. I'm like, boom. And I look and nobody saw it.
Jeez.
So the first night I pulled it out of the garbage can and I yelled at them and I did it again. Well, you guys, I'm riding on the back of a golf cart drinking wine. So I am a fan of your product.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Brandon. Well, it's just, I'm a fan of all wine, but yours in particular.
I want this. I want
We're
to take
friends.
this home.
Take it home, Stino.
I want
Yeah,
this
you
one.
can have that.
Yeah.
She'll take it. Yes, is that the pink one?
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
enjoy
you
that,
have the red
Stino.
one, right?
Yes, enjoy that. Those are actually going to end up in the work fridge here if there's any.
This
Now,
one's coming home with
Here's
me.
the problem with I'm doing the fair today this afternoon for Wilson.
Yeah.
Is if it wasn't for Wilson, I'd be getting just this morning. 2 things I'd do after that is one, show up tonight at Bliss in Wakanda. You're going to be there. What time? Don't look
6
at him.
p.m.
Is that correct?
It starts at 6. We'll probably be there around 5. Just
5, all right.
We're gonna pre-party.
Bliss is a fun place.
It's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
So that's one thing. And the other thing is we would do an after show. Which, one time you were here, we did video afterwards.
Yeah.
I think it would be a fun after show, just drinking wine all day and like getting stupid. So.
Me too, man. I always love hanging out with you. We have a good time.
We have a good time. We have a good time. Like 2 people are listening, but whatever. I have tenure here. They're not, the show can suck. They're not going to fire me.
At least someone's listening.
Yeah. All right. Thank you to the 2. Yeah. They're actually, one of them is in a coma, and it's
One's
just
my
silent,
mom.
and the other one is your
One's
mom.
who doesn't like you. Yeah.
Who hates her mom? Smacked the crap out of me.
She likes you, Tom.
Really?
I said
Like
something
assault?
that she did not. Yeah, no battery when you hit somebody's
Assault?
battery.
Yeah.
I could have called the police.
Did you?
She would have been
You should have had
arrested.
her arrested.
Oh, come on.
She would have been arrested.
I would have done that to an old
No,
lady.
I'm not that way. I had it coming.
Okay, well,
so,
that's different.
No, listen, this is, and not to diminish all the shootings that go on in the world.
Of course.
But now people, when they have a disagreement, they shoot at each other. They shoot one another.
I don't know know if normal people do that.
A lot of it's escalating to where it happens more often.
You're lucky you didn't get shot.
Right. No, but I miss the day when if somebody said something like something offensive.
She basically pulled up Chris Rock, Will Smith.
Yeah.
But now listen though, but twice. And they still haven't spoken, Chris Rock and Will Smith.
Yeah, I've heard that.
You talked to my mom.
I said something about her daughter that she didn't like. We were at a bar remote. And by the way, what I said was completely true. And her mom got up, walked over from the other side of the bar.
No.
It was probably a 30.
This is fun.
30.
This is fun.
It's probably a 30, 45-second walk. She walked, so she had time to consider her
Did she
actions.
like take her glove off?
No. She had time to consider her actions. And she didn't just hit me. She wound up all the way back.
Yeah.
And it was like open-handed, though. If she had closed her fist and done it, I probably would have hit the floor.
Sure.
So she did that, stunned me. I went back. I came back forward. And she didn't knock me down, so she wound up.
She didn't knock you down.
Listen,
My last name's Sirigliano. What do you expect?
it was pretty good. Wound up and did it again.
So, like, what are you? You're just standing there.
That's a felony.
Just getting hit. Like, you keep talking about her winding up. You can see this coming.
Oh, the first one stunned me.
And
The
you
first
just
one I did
stand
not
there.
see coming. The first one I did not see coming. She was quick. She was quick.
You're like one of those things that pop down and just come back up.
She's small but wiry. No, but then I'm standing there. I'm stunned. I'm a little dazed. And then the second one tagged me even harder. I think she wanted me to go down.
I just want to know what you said to deserve this.
I said that Stino was
a dick.
A dick to her coworkers.
Yeah.
That's it. That is nothing.
Stino
My
is a
mom's
complete,
old school.
Stino is a complete dick to her coworkers.
Yeah, but like that. I mean,
Hey, listen, I'm not the slapper. You want to?
Your mom would definitely hit me.
She's also fine her
That's all you
coworkers.
did.
Stino has no bigger fan here at the radio station than me. No bigger protector here at the radio station than me. But her mom took offense.
Fun.
So and Stino.
Hey, I can't. What are you gonna do?
Stino apologized.
Forget about it.
She's an Italian. Stino apologized. Immediately started apologizing. Immediately, like she was in trouble.
Well, I just didn't
her
want my mom
was
to
going
get
get
a felony,
arrested.
so, you know.
Yeah.
And I said to Stino, I go, it's not a thing. And when I say it's not a thing, I'm not saying that to dismiss it or to pretend it's really not a thing. And this is when I talked about guns and things. I miss the day when if somebody pissed you off, you'd cold cock them.
Yeah, you just get slapped by somebody's mom.
It's not right to hit people.
Instead of shooting them.
All right, let's go to the happy hour news.
Nah, we're not doing that today, Stino.
No, I got a list of things
we
that I
got?
want you to. So it's these weird food
All right,
combinations.
it's 9:30 now.
Sunny today with a high of 80. Tonight, partly cloudy, low of 56. Tomorrow, sunny and 82. It's 71 in Wakanda and 69 in Wheeling.
Ask Wine Guy with Brandon Allen from Slow Down Wines continues after the happy hour news with Stino, whose mom. We made our peace. We're good.
Yes, everything's good.
We're good.
Your mom sounds very nice.
I live in fear.
You better say she's nice.
Yes, she
yeah.
will find you. And
Very nice.
You've now announced where you're going to be tonight at 6.
She lives by there.
She's going to be Bliss in Wakanda is not a long ride
She
for
likes
her.
white wine, okay?
Yeah.
Just to let you know. Get her
We're having
wine
lunch at
immediately.
What's that,
All
Rick?
right.
We're having lunch at Nirvana. So
Lunch at Nirvana.
tell
Where's
her
that?
that.
Where's that
Don't
at?
tell her mom that.
Nirvana in
in Vernon Hills.
If you want to meet Brendan Allen, lunch at Nirvana in Vernon Hills, or if you're Stino's mom and you want to kick the crap out of some California pansy, there's your chance.
Oh, wow.
No, but he's only been nothing but nice to you.
Yeah, I know.
Give her more wine so her mom doesn't beat you up.
All right, so it's time
Wait,
for
what
the...
am I drinking? This is
sexual
send nudes.
chocolate.
He has had too much.
Oh, we moved on to
This is sexual chocolate.
This is the wine that sprung it for you.
This is what started it all.
This is the
I
big
started
wine.
making this in my backyard in college when I was 19, and I was just trying to impress girls, get some free booze, and so I made a barrel of wine with
And
my
you're
buddies.
still making it.
Still making it. Yeah. I've managed to impress one girl, and that's okay.
Oh, you knocked her up a couple times. It's all good.
Knock her up a couple times. This poor lady.
And it's the one with all the stuff written on the label.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do the news or no?
Yeah. You seem like you really enjoy it.
I don't really care. I just
Oh,
want
okay,
to
good.
know.
All right. Just wanted to get off the topic of your mom being a gangster.
Yeah.
All right. I want to ask you about the Slow Down Wines Facebook page.
I literally haven't been on there in
Well, there was a post July 29th at 4:09 p.m. Do you have somebody that does your social media?
July 29th this year.
July 29th, 4:09 p.m.
What did it say?
It is the Christmas card ideas this year, and it
Oh,
says
but
go. And it is a picture of a man who's wearing a
That's me.
no, I'm getting there.
Oh,
a mankini, and he's got a Christmas wreath around him. He's naked,
It's a
basically.
Speedo. It's a
Yeah,
Speedo.
Speedo.
Makes me faster
He's
in the water.
Very oiled up, and he could probably benefit from a case of wine or a trip or two to the gym. He's got some dad bod.
Yeah, dad bod.
Like me.
Yeah.
Dad bod.
It's some women like that look.
Yeah. Okay. So this is you in this picture.
That is me. Yeah. So I
Ben has a dad bod, and I don't mind.
Right. That's the thing. Dad
Babe,
bod and
I
gray,
love you.
Dad bod
Thanks
and
for
gray
listening.
hair are in. I'm killing it. Yeah.
dude,
so
you're doing well.
Yeah,
and you
I
posted
like
this
dad
online.
bod.
You got a
posted-
leg up on me there.
Yeah, you posted this online. So is this
So I
actually
posted
gonna
that
be
to
your
my
Christmas-
Instagram, and that must just go straight to my Facebook.
Yeah, okay, that's why you're
must
like,
be
I'm not on Facebook.
It's an
then.
algorithm thing.
So
I
are
think.
you cool? Are you like, I've moved beyond Facebook? I'm like, because Facebook's on the way down,
well,
and Instagram is the thing.
I just started getting back on Facebook only because I have a lot of stuff I want to sell. So I'm doing like the Facebook marketplace.
What are you
Yeah, yeah,
selling?
Yeah.
I got a toolbox. I got an old fridge that doesn't work, but
You're
Why
not
would
telling
anybody
me
buy
buy
say
it?
that.
Why would any? Oh, you're selling.
I
it.
haven't
Yeah.
told anybody this part yet.
Wait.
You're a jagoff.
Dude, I did the same thing. I had a garage sale in Florida. And
We expect this from you. He's an upstanding citizen. He owns a winery.
I'm really not.
What were you selling, Stino?
I had this boom box, and this lady wanted to plug it in. And
Who the F is buying a boombox? Like, oh, you can't plug it in. You can't plug it in. Our power's out.
dude, these
Surprised
people,
at what people buy.
these people were waiting at the end of my driveway for my garage sale to open up. I was like, I'm not ready yet, bitches. Like,
To buy your unworking boombox. No, you can't plug it in. Our power's out.
that's what I said.
You
don't have power.
I was like, you cannot come inside. We don't have an outlet in the garage. Yeah.
We don't have outlets in this house. It was built in the
She bought it,
1800s.
though. She bought it.
See how fun wine is, right? So fun. I like that Rick is pouring the samples. He's your wine guy. He sells your wares here. He's your pimp.
He takes good care of
the
me.
glass has two lines on it. That line and that line. And if you go to a place, there's lines on your wine glass that you're unaware of that they hide in there. One is like a 6-ounce pour and one is like a 9-ounce pour. And
That's not what these lines are.
Ah, bull. That's what those are.
If I filled that up,
That's
a whole
what-
bottle.
If what?
If you
That's a full bottle of wine.
brim,
So that was a pretty good pour you gave me.
to the
already.
brim, this would
love
be a
you.
full
You've
bottle.
already drank like pretty much more than a half a bottle of
I
wine.
like it when I
so
go to the
far.
Olive Garden and they're always like 6 ounce or 9 ounce, and I just look at them and laugh.
Yeah.
and they
More
know
breadsticks,
When
sir.
when I laugh, they know what I mean.
Yeah.
6 ounce. I'm a pirate. Bring me the 9. I'm drinking out of the bottle. OG. And by the way, don't throw shade at the Olive Garden.
No, I like it
No,
there.
it's great. It's fantastic. I love the Olive Garden.
Let me know around the air, Stino.
I
We'll do
don't
the
like the
radio
fact
show.
that they have carpet, but other than that, I'm in.
Hold on a second. Your
They don't
issue
have
is that they have carpet?
Yeah, I don't like restaurants with carpet.
Okay.
Really? Do tell.
It's just, you can never really get that carpet clean. There's
They don't
like-
have carpet in
there's
Italy.
like-
Let's be honest.
Yeah, there's just like a lot of things conglomerating together on the carpet that I feel like
It's
is
not like
living
they're
in
asking
there.
you to eat off the carpet.
I'm not into the carpet.
not a big carpet muncher.
No.
No.
No, that. No.
Boom. Thank you. Good night. Tomorrow is car swap day. I'm getting rid of the Chevy Camaro from Ray Chevy and Fox Lake and Raymond Chevrolet in Antioch. So today I will be driving it like a maniac. If you're looking for a slightly used Camaro, Ray and Raymond will have it for you. Get a new car tomorrow from Ray and Raymond. And if you're looking for a vehicle, they've got a test drive for you. Ray and Raymond have the Chevy you're looking for, whether it's a new Chevy or a quality pre-driven vehicle, they've got a huge selection, and they will not be beat on price at Ray and Raymond. Plus financing, they're going to get you hooked up, whether it's a problem getting financed at other places, Ray and Raymond will hook you up, or you want the best financing, they'll take care of you. After the sale, they are there for you with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and a 4.8 rating on Google. That's what other people who've shopped at Ray and Raymond say about the experience. Place to start out is on the website, raychevrolet.com or RaymondChevrolet.com. You can find Ray Chevy on 12 and Fox Lake, Raymond Chevrolet on 173 in Antioch. It's a pretty good live read for a guy.
That was really good.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
Wow.
I didn't know that. Thank you. Brendan Allen here from Slow Down Wine said it's not art if it doesn't scare you. We're looking at the Royal Bliss shadow box smashed guitar with the masks here. You can see it if you come to the G spot here at Gurney Mills and look in the window. It is scary.
People should come look at this thing.
Because of the masks. You can look in the windows here at the G spot and see it. Royal Bliss tonight at the Kenosha County Fair. When you guys are done at Bliss Wine, you should come out. They don't go on until 9 tonight. So, yes.
So you can go to Bliss.
Yeah.
Come see us and then
Go to Royal Bliss.
Absolutely.
Bliss and Bliss. Double Bliss night.
double Bliss, baby.
Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, if we were
have
better at marketing, we would have figured that out months ago and promoted it
Finally
that way.
give your
I
wife
know.
double bliss.
Yeah. Finally give your wife double bliss.
I should probably call my wife.
Yeah. We can call your wife on the air.
No,
if you
I don't
want.
think we should.
She's pregnant,
I don't.
right?
She's pregnant.
So you never
she
know
also
what
has
you're
a 3-year-old at home.
Yeah, she hates you right now. Right at this moment, she hates you.
She's a good woman.
No, I get it. She's probably really reasonable and a wonderful person.
She really is.
She
Puts
may
up
be-
a little.
is she- or are we saying this because she might be listening online?
I doubt she's
All right,
listening.
but she's pregnant and has a 3-year-old, and you're going out
I'm
into
just
the
here
country
drinking with you.
drinking wine
Yeah, I know.
at 9:41 in the morning.
It's hard work. I do.
She hates you.
It's a tough job.
It's actually 7:40.
It's 7:41 where she is.
Nobody asked you, Rick.
I'll give you $20 if we can
Nobody
call
asked you,
her on
Rick.
the air right now.
We can call her.
Really?
We can call her.
Do I got to pay you the $20?
No.
right.
You don't. But I mean, we can.
Stino wants the 20. I know you want the $20. Give me the 20.
No, I have
I'll
to
do
go
it.
pee.
Write it down on there. Write it down.
Oh, okay.
Write it down on
Her
there.
number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll call
One
your
second.
wife.
I should know her number by heart.
No, I don't know. I don't know Yola's number, and it pisses her off because part of it is her name is Yola is in there. She's like, you don't have to even remember the whole thing. So,
pen.
I was trying to hand it to you.
Here we go.
Anyway,
Such a good salesperson.
Yeah.
so we're having sexual chocolate now. This is the
Yes.
wine. Is this the wine you sell the most of?
Yes, absolutely.
And you can get sexual chocolate. Well, Rick, step up to the mic. Where can sexual chocolate be found in the listening area from Slow Down Wines?
At Bliss.
At Bliss.
Is that it?
Also, Golden Eagle. Is Golden Eagle around here?
Gold Eagle.
Gold Eagle.
Thanks for holding that up to the camera.
Yeah,
we appreciate
you held
it.
that up to the camera.
Thanks for holding up your wife's phone number to the camera.
Sorry, darling.
She's going to hate you later today when all the guys call, is this the wine lady? I heard your husband's
She's going
out.
to be getting all the nudes.
I heard your husband's out of town.
Here's a picture.
Literally held it up to the
To the camera.
camera. No, I don't think you could read it.
No, you can't.
That's what we're saying.
Now everybody's going to go.
I don't
now
even know
they'll
your
make
wife's name, which
sure.
I should know since I'm coming to stay at the house.
Yeah.
What is her name?
Valerie.
Valerie. All right, phone to Valerie. She's pregnant and has a 3-year-old.
Yep. She's awake.
It's 7:43. It's a number she doesn't recognize.
I haven't texted her. I should probably text her. Answer your phone.
Probably won't pick it
She's not going to answer. She's not going to answer.
I'll text her answer if she doesn't pick up.
No. We'll just leave her a message. That'll be fine.
Do we want to hear the voice?
Well,
She doesn't have like a
I'll
personalized
take it
voice.
up. Doesn't she? You don't know.
She doesn't. I mean, I do call her.
No. And she
She
doesn't
does
pick
avoid
yours
my
up either?
calls often.
Please leave your message
Yeah.
for 4112.
Oh, no. Thank you. We can.
Valerie, this is Sergeant Milhausen at the Lake County, Illinois Sheriff's Office. We have a Brendan here in our holding cells. There was an incident last night at Bliss Winery here in Wakanda, and we're going to need you to contact us about bail or something. There's a lot of excrement, and we don't know what to do. Does he have a medical or a psychological condition we should be aware of? Because there's just a lot of excrement, and we don't know what to do. So if you could call, this is Sergeant Milhausen. Just give me a call back at this number, and we'd like to get this squared away. Valerie, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. There we go. So Valerie got that message.
Thank you. I truly appreciate it.
That's
Rick,
good.
take his phone away so he can't text her
No,
and say that was a
yeah,
joke.
take it.
Take his phone away so he
me
can't
that. Get
text her and say that was a... Make sure she hears the message before she reads the message. She's pregnant. And she has a 3-year-old, and you're gallivanting around the country drinking wine. Is this a tour, or do you fly here and do this and then
I'm
go
just
home?
doing this, yeah.
All right.
I'm
a little pissed that it's happening today because I got to do the fair, and I really can't drink a lot with you today, which I've proven that to be wrong.
Yeah, we can just.
We'd like you to come back at a time
going.
when we can actually make this what it should be.
I'll be back next year.
All right. Before then. So
Yeah.
do you do a lot of radio? Do you do other radio
I
shows?
really don't do much radio.
Yeah.
I mean, I would never,
This is it?
This is you're my guy.
All right.
You're my guy.
Because I was going to say, how is radio? How are we doing? How are we doing?
You're doing fantastic.
Thanks.
I could have told us that.
A couple things about the wine here, and this is sexual chocolate. One, it's like every time I take a drink, it's like doing 50 push-ups. It's like going to the gym. Red wine is good for you. It's good for your heart.
Okay.
You can't say that. I can, because you sell it. You can't say that. I can say that because I'm just some idiot on the radio. But also, it prevents COVID. A lot of people.
It doesn't. It definitely doesn't.
They came out in the
do
news.
that.
Two things came out in the news: red wine and weed fight COVID.
Interesting. I think weed might.
They came out in the news.
I think weed might only because
It's on the news. It's real.
if you're breathing in weed,
You're not breathing,
in COVID. You burn it up. It's just-
Red
that's
wine
just science.
and weed stop COVID. I'm vaxxed. I've had red wine. I've had weed, and I've had COVID. I think like 7 times. So
Perfect.
I'm golden.
You're good, bud.
Thank you, Dr. Brendan Allen from Slow Down Wines. Slow Down, SLODOWN Wines.com. It is 9:46.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 80.
When Stino gives you the look like the show is off the rails, you know it's off the rails because it's normally her that knocks it off the rails. So there you go.
I gave you that look.
You did a little bit. You look concerned. Let's just say that. Ask a wine guy. You got questions? Let's see what we got on the text line. Text them now to 815-283-0095 studio, the keyword. We'll check the text line. Maybe if I remember. Coming up next on Will Rock. Did somebody text Valerie and tell her? I mean, you should now because she's freaking out if you haven't. Did you text her?
She's fine.
She's fine.
She's
I
dealt
do
with
a pretty good.
She's dealt with
I do
lot
a
in her
pretty
life.
convincing Sergeant Milhausen.
You was pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
until
Did you
got to
text
the
her and tell her
excrement-
it was fake?
excrement- Not
Please
yet,
tell
but
me you did. Please do it now. I'm going to do this live read.
text
Please
her.
text your wife
I
before
can do the live read.
The woman is pregnant. Send her a text. All right. Hey, Law Tigers is the first number you should call if the motorcycle goes down. 800 Law Tigers. They are motorcycle lawyers who will get you the help you need. Your case evaluation is free, and Law Tigers doesn't get paid until you get paid. 800 Law Tigers, the number to call if you have a motorcycle accident. The lawyers at Law Tigers will help you after you're injured in a motorcycle accident. Not only the injury, but they're going to get you compensated for everything. Your gear, your bike, that's important to you. Insurance company wants to just pay you off and be done with you. Any claim you file, that's what they want. They want to not pay you off. They can get away with it. Law Tigers will make sure you get what you paid for with your insurance company and what you deserve. The number to call, 800 Law Tigers. Law Tigers will take care of you, make sure your motorcycle, your gear, all repaired or replaced, and you are taken care of. Law Tigers knows how important that is for you. The number to call, 800 Law Tigers. You want to know more, check them out online at lawtigers.com. Kelly Law, 111 North Wabash Avenue, Suite 1321, Chicago, Illinois, 60602. Brendan Allen here from Slow Down Wines. SLODOWN. Slow Down Wines. Is that right? Did I get that right?
Yeah.
All right. We got our quiz music going. So this is Love Hammer. This is the when I got a bottle. This is your expensive wine. Your other wine is like normal price.
Sure. Yeah.
Like there's the bottom shelf, which is $5, which I try to avoid. There's the top shelf, which I don't think my palate is good enough to appreciate, which is where Love Hammer would be. I always go in the middle, and
Yeah, that's where I live.
All your other wines are in the middle.
Right in the middle.
This is the one that's up there.
Most of my wines are probably $20 to $26.
Yeah.
This will run you maybe $70, $65.
Rick's gonna get me a couple bottles, so I know.
I'll send you.
Yeah. So this is one Rick decanted this morning.
There's two.
So it's been breathing.
Yes.
So 2 open bottles.
Two open bottles.
And one just got opened, right?
One's been open for a little while and it's been exposed to oxygen. The other is like freshly opened.
All right.
But it's the same wine.
And I trust Rick in that if he gets it, you said you hope he gets it wrong because you like to give him a hard time, which I believe.
Exactly.
Yes.
You're gonna taste one, and then you're gonna taste the other, and you're gonna tell us which one has been decanted.
Correct.
Which one is because when they say, "Oh, you have to open a wine to let it breathe," I'm like, that's just a bunch of
Yeah.
So try one.
So
now, what does this go for a bottle?
This is $65, $70 retail. It's about right around there.
I thought it was 130.
Oh
man, 65.
There's a
sounds
markup.
good.
There's a markup.
65 sounds really good now.
I was like, I literally thought isn't it like $80 a bottle, right?
It's about 65.
65.
65.
All
Yeah.
right. It's way too. So you're gonna have this one.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't.
Taste that. You want some water? You want a bottle of
No,
water?
I'm good.
All right.
The same wine.
What?
No, hold on.
That's fine.
Oh, okay.
And then this is another one. This is a different one. First one or the second one? Which one got to breathe?
So
since
the first is it's been decanted.
it's the one that got
second
to
is the
breathe
freshly
the
opened.
longest.
I
Yeah.
didn't give him the second one yet, though.
Oh.
That's what I'm
All
saying.
right,
Shut up.
Oh.
Well, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you're supposed
Well,
to.
I
do it
can't tell the
with me.
difference.
No,
Well,
I think you will.
But was he right?
Rick,
I want to. Was
just-
he right?
No.
Just shift him.
No.
I was
he
wrong.
was wrong.
No, I'm not going to say
You're not
anything.
going to give the answer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Brendan's freaking out. He's like, I got that wrong.
No,
I'm
Stino has
confused.
no idea what's going on.
How about take a sip?
All right, so I'm going to do it, and I'm going to see if I know.
Yeah.
I just want to know, did he get it right or not?
No, because he tasted on my glass.
All right.
Sorry, he tasted on my glass, and I had the same wine as him. So
You're confusing us all.
Yeah, why don't you
he's
just
lying.
So I'm going to try this one. That is spectacular wine. I really like that.
Thank
And
you,
I don't
sir.
know wine. What is it, Love Hammer?
Love Hammer.
Yeah. That is spectacular. And now why are you there's not another glass?
No, finish it.
Drink it all.
You gotta pound
Rick
that.
is like,
Yeah, you gotta pound that.
pound it. Because that's, when you're having wine, pound
That's
it.
what you're
is-
supposed to do with wine.
Obviously.
Getting you ready for 2:00.
Pound it down.
All right, that is spectacular.
Here, and I'm giving you a short pour so you can
Short
go back.
pour so I can,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Go back to work. Yeah.
No. So if you want to go back to the other one.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Do they taste different?
I can't tell a difference.
Yeah, they really don't taste much different. I think
do.
a little bit is in the nose. Just
Rick,
a touch.
what wine is your job? Okay, Rick. So don't.
Not his?
Yeah, but did he get it right?
Yeah, he actually.
He got it right. Yeah.
That's the second.
But how can you tell? It's just more flavorful?
So no, it's actually it just softens the wine up a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit in the texture. It's.
I would like to do
We're
it
getting in the
sometime.
weeds again.
Yeah, I would like to do it sometime when I haven't had any other wine and I'm not like I am now.
It does. I just taste these wines every day.
Let's do it online.
Yeah.
In the next couple of weeks, where
Dude,
it's
let's
the
do it.
only wine we have,
It's just Love Hammer.
and you got to be honest and do a double blind, and we'll do science.
bag it.
Yeah, paper bag.
yeah, that's
it.
fine. We can do that.
You and
Yeah.
me, video thing.
Yeah. Let's
And
do
I
it.
want to see if I can tell too. So,
I love it.
all right.
And I think what we should do is probably drink the whole bottle of each,
Obviously.
and then we guess.
Obviously. When you drink wine, when you're out, when you're at home having a wine night, how much I drink wine almost every night. I'll have like last night I had just one glass.
Yeah.
But some nights I'll have 2 bottles.
Sure. Yeah. It happens.
When you drink wine, what do you do?
I mean, it's interesting because usually.
Can I have my glass back?
Yeah, that's yours. Usually, I'm drinking with my wife, but
Now
lately
she's pregnant, so you're drinking alone. So
it's just me.
You're drinking for 2.
I'm drinking for 3 basically.
Yeah.
But
You're a good man.
yeah, I'm a real hero.
Except for all the excrement.
My poor wife. I'll probably drink about a bottle a night.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. That's right. Bottle, maybe 2.
And then like a couple beers. I drink a fair bit of beer
Yeah, I like beer.
as well.
Beer's good.
I'm a disgusting human being.
You notice Stino ran out of the room. I've made log toss 2 days in a row, and it's because Stino's out of the room. She's pressing
looking
her.
at us like that.
She's pressing her boobs up against the glass. She's trying to distract me. Log toss. Thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. Look how cool I'm looking. Here we go. Log toss. I'm 2 for 2 this week.
I'm not gonna look. You
Don't be in the room. You're ruining it. Here we go.
Okay.
Watch this.
Come on.
Go! Oh, baby! Woo! I am 3 for 3. I am 3 for 3.
Wayne is so screwed.
Swat those out?
Holy shish
The
kebabs!
Stino being out of the room thing is working.
Oh, I see. It's
Yeah,
a luck thing.
yeah.
I get it.
I haven't had so every week we had $9.51 to the jackpot. Thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service, you make the green, they count the beans. When I have a perfect week where I go 5 for 5, we draw a winner and they get the
Got
money.
it.
The jackpot's over $1,000. I haven't
No way.
had a perfect week since we moved to the mall
Can I
a
add
year
like
and a half
20
ago.
to this jackpot? What do I got in my pocket here?
No, we don't
No?
need any money.
Okay.
Kinnaman is. I don't need more pressure.
Okay.
I don't need, and also I don't take plastic. But if you go to the win stuff page at 95wrock.com, you can sign up to when I have a
I
perfect
see.
week. Now, if I make tomorrow, that means I'm 4 for 4. Friday, I'm flying to Alaska. Wayne will be here filling in. If I make tomorrow, the pressure is all on Wayne to make it on Friday for somebody to win over $1,000. That makes me
That's a lot of pressure.
that makes me a dick.
Yeah, that's
I
a
so
lot of
hope
pressure.
I make
And so-
tomorrow.
So your trip to Alaska,
Yeah.
you told me, are you going to ride a snowmobile off a frozen
It
waterfall?
got canceled. We were supposed to take a helicopter to a glacier for a
Yes.
sled dog thing.
That was it.
It got canceled.
I can't believe that. That's the only reason to go to Alaska.
Nah, I'm going to stay home.
You
No, I'm going on a cruise ship to drink a lot of wine and say a lot of words that you said today, so I sound like I know what the hell I'm talking about. All right. We're going to go. Got to thank Rick for bringing in Brendan Allen from Slow Down Wines.
Thanks,
SLODOWN.
Thanks for having us.
Downwines.com. You can see them tonight at, lunch today is at
Nirvana in Vernon Hills.
Nirvana in Vernon Hills. Go on by there and have some wine. And then tonight at Bliss. In Wakanda, my favorite place.
Yep.
All right. Starting at whenever, 5, 6, whatever.
Well, we'll be there.
Whatever. Thanks for coming in. Let's do that online. I would like to get 2 bottles of Love Hammer, and then you and me will do an online, and we'll see. Because I think we did it at the end where we had a bunch of other wine, and I would really like to see if. This is me not actually just trying to get free wine, which I'm trying to do.
I'll send you free wine.
But listen, I would actually like to taste and see if there's a difference.
Sure.
So they got to be the same vintage and the same everything, and we'll see if one
has
how
to be
long
open.
you let it breathe.
I'd probably, if we're gonna do this, I'd say let's open a bottle for like 24 hours and then just open a bottle.
Really?
Yeah, just leave it open for 24 hours.
Sit on the counter?
Sure. Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it can sit on the counter for a couple days. That wine.
Without a cork in it?
No cork. Yeah.
That's weird. I didn't know. Okay. All
Well,
right.
not every wine though. You know.
All right, just the right ones. All right. Somebody on the text line wants to know if you can get your wines in Madison.
Yes.
Yeah. Where at? Do you know? Or just
Is
there a listing somewhere?
Piggly Wiggly in
the
Madison.
Wiggling Pig. I love the
Yeah,
Wiggling. You
the
can get
Piggly
your
Wiggly.
wine at the Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly in
You're
Madison.
all right in my book, Brendan Allen. You
I
get his
love a
wine at the
Piggly Wiggly.
Shop the Pig. Yeah. It is 10:04.
Sunny today with a high of 80.
Stino, has props the door open at the end of the show. She can't wait to leave the room.
Yeah.
That's because she's going to hotbox her car.
I
And
love
she cannot wait to go hot. If you want to go with, you got a wine that tastes. You're sending me that too, right? The wine with the.
I'll have to scrounge up a bottle.
We won't talk about that
Yeah,
on the
we don't
radio.
even
Yeah,
talk
Why
about
not?
it on here.
It's
Legal. It's legal.
Not to ship
Weed is
wine.
legal.
Weed
Oh.
wine through the mail.
I don't want to find myself in a prison cell with your mom.
Well, with all the excrement, with all the excrement, we're gonna get out of here. I'll see you tonight. Royal Bliss, the Kenosha County Fair for WIIL Rock Night. If you want VIP tickets, they are available. Not online anymore, but tonight there are a few available. Get there early to the fair. I'll be on the air this afternoon at. See, she's standing now. I'll be on the air too this afternoon at the Kenosha County Fair. We'll see you there with 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station. Thank you guys for coming in.
Thanks,
Thank you guys for having us. Really appreciate it.
95 WIIL Rock, the Rock
So fun.
Station.